Let me get me zoomed in. Good morning. It's so good to see everybody again. Long time no see, huh? I hope you all had a great break and a blessed Thanksgiving. So we're going to start with our joke today, and I want to know what you think the cowboy said when his dog ran away. What did the cowboy say when his dog ran away? Doggone it! Doggone it. All right. Well, let's get busy. We've got a lot of new information to cover today. We're going to do a lot of secrets. We're going to talk about a lot of secret sounds this week. You have 6 new sight words. So I'm going to show them to you, and then we're going to talk about the secret sounds inside of each of the sight words. And one of the words is a word gel word. All right. So let's look. Sorry, you have 5 sight words. All right, this is the word day. It has 2 sounds, duh and a. If you remember, AY makes the secret sound. See it? They think they are, I know it's a little blurry, sorry. They think they are so cool, and they walk around and they say, a, like in the word say or may or stay or yesterday. Okay, AY are in a lot of words together. So our sight word today for this week is day. All right, now let's look at her. Her. This has 2 sounds, and one of them is a secret sound. Do you remember? We've talked about the secret sound before. Ha and er. Do you remember? ER cannot drive. When they go anywhere together, they're just wrecking and bumping into stuff. And so when they're together in a word, they say okay? And that rule also applies for IR and UR. And I have these posters real big. You can see them behind me if I zoom up a little bit. I have them real big around my classroom, but I also have little ones too, so I can show you what the secret posters look like. So when you see ER in a word, that's the sound you can make. All right. Now, this is a big one this week because this has a secret sound in it. If I try to sound this word out, it's going to go cal. But if I look at my picture, you guys know what this word is, don't you? What is it? It's call. And the secret sound in this word is AL. All right? Because when A and L are together in a word, all they love to do is play ball. They play any kind of ball that they can find. They love soccer ball, they love football, baseball, tennis ball, basketball, every kind of ball that they can find. So when they're together in a word, they say all, like always, or fall. All right. And there's 2 words. We have call, and then we also have all. All of my friends are nice. So call and all. This is easy. Because if you can spell all, then you can spell call. Just add that C in the beginning. Then we have our word gel word. Okay? This word right here, he is crazy. He will not say any of the right sounds. So, and want. Is want a word? No. This is the word want. Want. Okay? And he goes straight to word gel because he does not follow any of the rules. There are no secret sounds that he makes. And this is what word gel looks like. He's going. All right? So I'm going to hang him up in our word gel section in just a little bit. So those are our sight words this week. Let's do them one more time together. Want. All. Say it if you know it. Call. Good. Her. And day. All right. And then our pattern this week that we're going to work on is a big word called digraphs. Can you say digraphs? Let me hear you say digraphs. Digraphs. Very good. And there are probably 7, I think, digraphs that we use when we are reading in first grade. But this week, since there are so many, we're breaking them up. So the first week, we're going to work on TH, SH, and then NG. And what makes a digraph special is that it's not like a blend, okay? Because a blend, like BL, BR, you can still hear each individual sound. Like for the word black, bull, you can still hear the B and the L, bull, bull. But a digraph is different. A digraph takes those 2 letters and makes a completely brand new sound with it. It's like a new letter in the alphabet. Okay? You can't break them apart. They don't work by themselves, and they don't make an individual sound. So they make a brand new sound. So let's look at some of those digraphs real quick. Okay? Now, the first one, and you're going to remember some of these secrets from kindergarten. I know if you were in Miss McCarrier's class and Miss McDonald's class, I think all the kindergarten teachers teach using these secrets, and you're going to remember them. You might remember this one. All right, and the story with S and H, and you're going to see it a lot this week, is S and H are super smart students. They spend the majority of their time in the library. They love to study. And when anybody is in the library and they're trying to talk, or the librarian's not in there, they're going to tell them to shh. Shh. You try it. Shh. Okay? So, the sound that these 2 letters make when they're in a word together is what? Good job. This is this digraph. Shh. All right. Now, the next one, this is like the opposite of S and H. These 2 letters, they don't like to study at all. And all they do is goof off in class and play around and just make jokes. They're like the class clown. Are any of you the class clown? I bet some of you are probably the class clown. I know Sadie might be a little bit of the class clown. Okay, so this digraph, when they're together, they stick their tongue out at everybody. And it's just, they're rude. They'll just, now I don't know how they do it with quarantine and with masks and everything, but normally this is what happens with T and H. Do you remember this secret from kindergarten? T and H says th. Okay, you try it. Th. Your tongue will have to stick out of your mouth if you're making this sound correctly. And if some of you are missing those front teeth, this is going to be a hard sound to say, and that's okay. But I want you to try to make the TH sound. Th. You have to have your tongue out of your mouth in order to make the sound correctly. Okay, and the last one is NG. And NG, we've talked a little bit about when we did ING, but NG says unga, unga, and it's weird because the first part of it is like you breathe air through your nose. Unga. I don't know. It's just a strange sound. I want you to practice it though. Try NG for me. Unga. Good. Now you're going to see NG in lots of different words. This is actually a secret sound. I like to remember the bells. Ding, dang, dong, dong. Ring, rang, rong, rong. All of those words have NG at the end of them. Okay? So when you see NG in a word this week, you're going to say nga. Okay? All right. Now, these are all called, I'm going to spin you around a little bit. These are all called, the H brothers. Because now this one is kind of a outlier. It doesn't really follow the same pattern. But there are tons of H brothers. Okay, and they're all called H brothers because the second letter of the digraph is always H. Okay, and I can kind of show you the other ones just so we can get a preview of it. Probably remember this one. You may remember this one. Some of you might remember this one. This one's not as common, but it is an H brother. And I think that's all of them. So these are all called the H brothers. Okay? All right. Well, I'm going to go over your packet work with you really quickly. The cool thing about digraphs is that sometimes they can be at the beginning of a word. Sometimes they can be at the end of the word, and sometimes they can be in the middle of the word. All right? So in your packet today, you're going to have this page. All right? This little guy right here, he's wanting to know all the TH sound words. So you're going to have to look through there and watch, guys. This is what's neat. Sometimes the TH is at the beginning. Sometimes it's at the end. And then sometimes it's in the middle. So TH can be together in a word anywhere, all right? So I want you to look through this whole speech bubble, pick your favorite crayon, make sure it's not a dark color, and highlight or shade over all the words that have TH. You're going to do the same for SH and NG, okay? I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.